Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm checking up. Am I just paralyzed?
This is the NFL on EA Sports. And this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Tennessee Titans and the Cincinnati Bengals. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Here we go, here we go. Stop. Right, 80. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 mighty, 11 mighty. Stop.
Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Right, 80. Stop.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he's bobbled up after a gain of a yard.
The 28-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
On 2.
3rd down and 9.
11, 11, 11. Let's get set. Stop.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow. He's going to let one fall for Addison.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
Ready, ready.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
In motion, Reed.
Gotta be lying.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up, taken down. They got him.
A loss of 7 yards.
Running with it. I should probably stop the head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that drink you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the books are
3rd down and 9.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
Ready? From the gun, here's Ward. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. He'll take this in back at the 16. Into space. And he's going to score. He takes it back on the punt return. 81 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And they get the great bonus of scoring on special teams. This time the punt return unit able to put 6 up on the board.
And what we see here, Mike, is just a breakdown in the coverage. They talk all week about fanning the field, controlling the returner, keeping them on your inside arm. In this case, 2 guys get stacked behind each other. They leave just enough space for this returner to operate in, and the next thing you know, they're looking at him in the end zone.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
They're on 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
After losses on the last 2 run plays, they face third down and 14. Shotgun snap for Wolf. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Here we go. Shot.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Burrow here on second down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
3rd and 6.
Gun. Shot. Wide 80. Shot.
The RPO, that one is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
26-yard line.
On first down, Ward. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. it results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 19.
Out of the gun, Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
His throw left side is complete. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down for Tennessee.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
He'll throw it left, and that's his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Again, it's Ward. This one is caught by Reed. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
That's another Titans 1st down.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40 as we are ready to get back underway. Forced out wide. He's going to keep it himself. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a 1st down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go now.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 16-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Man. Let's go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. He dropped for the loss of a yard.
2nd and 2, you're thinking, I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard can that be? Well, against this defense, it turns out to be a big challenge. They take you back for a loss of 2, and now you find yourself on 3rd down.
79 Broncos. Ready? 79, Panther 11, Panther 11. Drop 60. Ready?
Ward now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The field goal unit is out for the Titans. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Titans are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
At their own 35-yard line.
Trying to start on the ground. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
It's a 36-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
On 1, ready?
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9.
Get set. Right 80. Down.
Burrow will shovel ahead to the receiver. Here's 3rd and 7.
11, mighty. 11, mighty. Here we go, here we go. Can. 11, 11, 11. Down.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. A gain there of 24 yards. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Gun. Down. Right 80. Right exact. Down.
Now, Burrow. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
I'm 1, ready?
1st and 10.
Down.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
I'm 1, ready?
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Now, this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Right 80. 11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12. Eleven. Shot.
Burrow. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This will be a 41-yard attempt. Butker's kick is good. And the Bengals will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. go. Jack.
Now it's Ward. He'll get this out to his running back. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Here's Ward. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Third and long.
19 Lions. 70 Timberwolves.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. Throwing on third down, Ward. That ball bouncing around and then finally caught. Wow. It's a big one for Tennessee. 32 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he is out of bounds down at the 21. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60.
Throwing again is Ward. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. When you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat, because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
From the 1, second and goal.
Come on. Ready?
He'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown Titans. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. The PAT up and good. And the Titans will tie things up. It's now 10-10. Halftime coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. 11. 180. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
To throw is Burrow. Going up top. That's hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
180. Stop.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Good snap, good hold, really good operation by the specialist. Gives this offense the lead right before the halftime break. Now the question will be, can they build on this as they try to close this game out as we look forward to the second half?
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. The third quarter begins with a run. Room to run past midfield. A big one there to start the second half. It covers 51 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Here's a handoff to Williams. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and
8. Throwing, Ward. He'll try to hit him with a screen. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
It is 3rd and long.
65 check. Here we go. Check. Ready, right?
Back to throw is Ward. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Tennessee. That his second TD catch of the season. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike, we say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On one, ready? Here we go. 11 empty. Right, 80.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
11. Here we go. Right, 80. 11. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 53 yards.
11 empty. 11. 12. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
A first down throw for Burrow. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended.
Here we go.
Throw that ball out of harm's way,
180.
live to play another down.
Stop.
On second down, they'll run. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Here we go. 12. Can. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. This one complete right side. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bengals cut the deficit down to 1.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Come on. Hit. Hawk 70. Hawk, touch. 70 Lions.
On 1st and 10, Ward. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. On the give, it's Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 9.
60 Eagles. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Shotgun snap for Ward. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Panther 60.
Out of the gun, Ward. Over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Throwing is Ward. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
Ready up.
Third and long. Off play action. formation, it's war.
Interesting strategy, play action on that down and distance. Remember, the threat of play action is all based on down and distance. That is a pass down all day, and the defensive line didn't even spend 1 second worrying about that play fake. They were in a race to the quarterback. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit...
And he'll take this one in. Touchdown Titans. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. The extra point is good. And the Titans will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Mighty. Here we go. 11, 11. Wide 80.
On first and 10, Burrow. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
11, MT, Tate. Here we go. Big
on first down, Burrow. This one is caught by Addison. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he will go all the way. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Cincinnati. His first touchdown of the new campaign. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add 2.
Here we go, here we go.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
12, 12, 12.
He's going to try to do it himself. And he cannot get in. The try for 2 comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Steady, steady.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Ward. And that's pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the gun on third down, Ward. A pickup of 15 in the air. That's good for a Titan first down.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Titans.
Bronco 80.
Now it's Ward. On throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
2nd and 10.
Viking, 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Ward to throw again. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Ready.
Throwing on third down, Ward. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 11 Tahat. 180. 180 Tahat.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Burrow here on second down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
One, ready?
A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches.
Big 13. Big 13. 11.
Burrow to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First and 10.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
45. White. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Back to throw. Burrow. Around the left side. It's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 23 yards on that pass play. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
Here we go. Blue, 32.
this looks like a design run. And it's gone. First down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
It's metal brain corrodes.
Let's get set. Stop.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's a Cincinnati first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Be ready.
Stop.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
11. Stop.
Second down. Burrow. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Here is first and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
Following the penalty, he'll run it. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Stop. Right 80. Stop.
They'll drop to throw. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down.
11. Right 80. 11 MT, take. 11 MT, take. 11 mighty. 11. Stop.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he will score! Touchdown, Bengals.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there. Ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
12.
Throwing is Burrow. That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
Mike, I think think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Ready?
Tight end motioning left. They'll stick to the ground. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Here's second down.
Let's go now. Now you lying.
They'll keep it on the ground. Past midfield to the 45. And he will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point is good. And the Titans have taken a 4-point advantage.
Bengals 30.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This returnable from the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1, ready? 12, here we go. 180. 180.
A first down throw for Burrow. There's that man again. Another catch. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
At the 33-yard line.
Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth.
11 MT. 11 MT. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Burrows from out of the gun here on third down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout.
10 at the 49-yard line.
11, 11, 11. 180. 180.
Now, Burrow. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
Gotta go.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. And it's first and 10.
At the 22-yard line.
11, 11. Stop.
Burrow now. He's got it inside the 5. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Makes the score. Bengals 37. Titans 34. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey.
They'll send their tight end left. On 1st down, it's Ward. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. Out of the gun, Ward. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down for Tennessee.
Every team practices 2-minute offense, end-of-game situation, and the chunk plays are really the drive starters. So now not only do they get the big completion, they bring up a fresh set of downs. Reminder, they still have 2 timeouts, plenty of time to go down and try to win this game.
Ready? On 1st and 10, Ward. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Yeah, it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball.